Hi there, and welcome to my video presentation on Project 0 for CS50's web development course. And I decided to make a blog type website for my Project 0. So my blog consists of 4 different HTML pages. The homepage, which is index.html. I have the experience page, gallery, and the contact page. So in the homepage, this is the first page, or the landing page that the user will be given, and it just has the grid system. It's using the Bootstrap framework to display a grid system. So on the left is typography, on the right there is an image using the image tag, the image HTML tag. And there's also a media query behind this page. So on smaller devices, the image will be invisible and the text will be focused on, so there won't be much clutter on the screen for the users on mobile devices. And the hyperlinks are neatly aligned, and they're displayed in this way, while on desktops or larger screens they will be displayed horizontally. So let's move on to the experience page. So on each of these pages there are hyperlinks on the top, so users can navigate to each and every page. So in the experience page, I used a table to display just a few skills which I have. On each page there's a footer, and there is a hyperlink in the bottom allowing the user to scroll back to the top without having to do so. Then gallery, I have 3 different Bootstrap cards having 3 different images, and I used also the hyperlink to have a breadcrumb right down there. So on each of these pages, users can go back home by clicking here, or you can just click on the top in the nav bar and the user can be directed back home. We have the contact page also, and I have a few hover effects on these unordered lists, Bootstrap unordered lists, and I have a bit of CSS with hover effects, so it gives a sort of accordion effect. It's pretty cool. And this is pretty much it for the graphical side. Let's look at the code. So for the code, this is the home page, and this is where let's look at the media query. We have the styles folder and styles of CSS, which is compiled from styles.sass. Let's look at styles.sass. So I have a media query right on the top. So the larger screen layout, or the class larger screen layout, is invisible when the screen is small. So the smaller screen layout is displayed. So the smaller screen layout in index.html is displayed, and the larger screen layout is hidden if it is a smaller screen, and vice versa if it's a larger screen, which is right here in the media query. I have different variations of CSS selectors right here. So I have the star, which selects all the elements on the page. I have the dot, which selects the class. I have the ID selector. Let's look at the Sass. Yeah, I have a tag selector going on here, a pseudo class selector, a child selector, and also an example of nesting used in the italics in the breadcrumb. So any hyperreference or hyperlink in an italic tag will be given this property, which is color FFF, which is white. I also applied a font family to all the elements which are text or typography on the pages. And I have 2 variables here to store the colors, or the color scheme for the pages, which is a shade of pink and blue, as we can see right here. So I have a pink as a primary color and blue for the anchors or the hyperlinks. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for my Project 0, and I hope to be doing well in the other projects. Bye. Thank you.